Oh, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. Wow. Okay, good morning you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So today we are going to get out of our house for a little bit. We are already out. I'm going to be going to TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby, and I think maybe Walmart with my little guy. He's in the back with my toddler. And so what I am looking for today is some of the stuff that I have been seeing. I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase some of it. And then that's at TJ Maxx. I had a bench and I think like a small table that I want. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and get those, maybe some other things if I see anything. And then also at Hobby Lobby, they have this one piece of wall art that I really like for the holidays, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get it because I think it has already begun to kind of pick up and get some traction. Me and Marrried are going to go ahead and head into TJ Maxx and see what we can find. Come on, let's go. So the one that looked like my bed, the bench is gone. I am still looking for like a little table, but I don't see it either. Like I see some like it. Hold on, I'll show you guys the ones that look like it at least. But I don't see it either. So there's the only bench they have left right there. But that's not the one I came in here for. And then it's this little table, like one of these. But those aren't the ones I liked either. So, well, that's a bust. I guess that's fun. I didn't need it. These cookie jars are so cute. Look at that stitch one up there. But I just know my kids will probably be messing around and do something. But they are really cute. They even have Oogie Boogie down there. Oh, I think I see Pooh Bear. Hold on, let's go back here and see the Pooh Bear. Let's see the Pooh Bear. I always look for wall art in here too, but I never find any. So, because this one has the least amount of wall art. I think it's a mug, but it just says honey on it. Oh, look at the little Stitch mug down there. Cute. To see Scooby-Doo back there. So they do have my pumpkin snickerdoodle candle right here, which I think I'm gonna get another one of those because I really like them. But then I don't know if you guys are seeing these like tobacco candles, which is weird to me. Like tobacco and vanilla. That's interesting. I think I don't even know how to feel about that. Interesting candle. What is above us? You trying to move around, my fella? Okay, give me a second, okay? Okay, y'all. So we are out of TJ Maxx. I did not find the furniture pieces that I was looking for, but I did get a bunch of like jewelry stuff. Gina inspired me to get jewelry stuff. I came in here before and I looked for jewelry stuff, and I'm not good at this stuff, y'all, okay? I am guessing it 9 out of 10 times. I told Jenny she gotta come with me to do this at some point because struggle bus. You hear me? Struggle bus. Y'all know I just don't like parking too far away from the door. It makes me uncomfortable. I like to be visible to the cameras. I like to be visible to the door. I like to be visible to everybody. Like, y'all know if I gotta throw hands, I'm gonna throw hands for my baby and myself. But you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not if I don't have to. So I park close enough to where everybody can see me. If I make too much noise, somebody gonna pay attention to me making all this noise and all this ruckus. And then it's gonna be a knockout, drag out brawl. So let's go in Hobby Lobby. Marrried likes to dilly dally here too. Come on, Bubba, we gotta get out. You ready? I think this is probably one of his favorite places to dilly dally too, because he gets to see all kinds of cool little stuff and all the colors and lights. So we dilly dally here today. Dilly dally. You ready? Step up. Boop. Job. Almost got that lady on camera. I don't be trying to film. Nobody ain't trying to be filmed. But yeah, Hobby Lobby. We have entered our designated section. I think I'm gonna do, yeah, man. I'm probably gonna do something small like this one from Marrried's room. Kai already has a little tree. You wanna walk and look at them? I think he just likes to look at them, which I do too, so I ain't mad at it. But look at all the lights. Then we're gonna go and find the ornaments I'm looking for, and I need to clean my lens off because it's looking a little cloudy today. You're looking at the candy pieces, the little moon pie things. I think I'm gonna do Grinch for Kai's room. I'm not sure what I want to do for his room yet. Maybe trucks or something. But yeah, Christmas is out in the lobbies of the hobbies. I kind of want to see what kind of little ornaments they have, because y'all know I also like to get us one new ornament a year. So I might let the kids pick theirs, and the tree upstairs would just be like a hodgepodge of all of our different ornaments for the year. So yeah, Kai already said which one he liked, but I think Marrried probably picked something different. But he loves the, what is it? You want to push all together, or you want to touch something? What are you touching? That? Your letter? See a T? Yeah, but you would need an A, Bubba. You want an A? An A? No, you like the T? We might get the T, because that's our family's last name anyway, so that would actually work. But let's see, hold on. So Marrried likes the striped T, so we're gonna get that one for our, probably one of our family ornaments this year. Come on, Bubba. He'll grab your hand. He doesn't say anything, but when he's really interested in something, he'll grab your hand. Okay, y'all, so what I'm thinking of doing is toning down some of the white with gold. So I'm looking for gold things. I'm thinking these bells, because they're actual bells. Sorry, I'm way over there. But these bells, super cute bells. Maybe those. They also have like smaller ones. They're also gold. So what I'm gonna do is look around and see if I can find like some ribbon or a thicker something that's gold and get that. So let's keep looking. So here is the garland, you guys. I don't know if I need one or two, but this is it right here. They do have it with lights in it as well, so it'd be 50 bucks, but super pretty. And I have the smaller one, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. So the smaller one is this one, which looks similar, but it's not as full. The material is softer, but it's just not as full as the other. So I might get one of each and just see what I want to do. I found, I think, one, so I'm gonna see. Its battery seemed to be dead, but I think that is the picture, and I'm trying to see if they have any other ones or if I need to grab this one. So here are their gold like garland section, but it's very bright and too shiny. You guys know I'm doing like muted, but still there. So I'm gonna go back and probably get those bells from the other side. So I want to show y'all what it does, but it's kind of difficult to hold the camera and press the little button. But you see how the lights twinkle on it. They have another one there that twinkles too, but this is the one that I was looking for. So I secured the item. Ooh, knock it over, send help. We are out of Hobby Lobby and we're gonna head home now. I don't know if I was gonna stop for lunch, but I really think I want a sandwich. And I'm trying to figure out if I even bought the bread that I used to make my sandwiches with. I feel like I did, because I want a sandwich, but I don't want to get out of the car and go into somewhere for said sandwich, if that makes any sense, because everywhere around here requires you to like walk inside. And so we've tried the Subway here. It was not good. It was disappointing. By far the most disappointing Subway sandwich I think I have ever had. There is a Panera right here. Should I try Panera, you guys? Or should I just go home and make the sandwich that I actually want? I'm just gonna go home and make the sandwich. Let's be adulty today. I'm gonna be adulty and I'm gonna go home and I am going to make a sandwich, because you know what? I make a good sandwich. You know, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I make a good sandwich. So let's go home and do that. And then we'll get Marrried down for his nap. I'm gonna show y'all what we got while we were out today. Everything that I just picked up, and then we'll flow from there. So I'll check back in with you guys shortly. All right, made my lunch. I told my husband I was making sandwiches. He said he wanted a sandwich too. So lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I'm gonna pop it in a second and show y'all what we got. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jazz, what are you doing with a Christmas tree in September? Well, this tree was sent to me by my friends over at ShareCom. They wanted me to share it with you guys before the holiday season rolls up on us. This is their 7.5-foot pre-lit tree in warm white. And the quality of this tree for this price is amazing. It took me very little time to assemble this tree on my own. Yes, on my own. No help from hubby, no help from anybody else. And it had very small connectors in between each section of the tree to make assembly smooth and a breeze. This tree is also true to height. As you guys know, I am 6'2" and it's well above my head, and it's also well above my husband's head, and he is 6'9". Now, after a little bit of fluffing, all you need is a tiny bit of Christmas magic and voila. Beautiful. Now, this tree didn't take a lot for me to get it to look this way, just a few picks and stems here and there because the tree is very nice and very full. And the glow from this tree is so warm and comforting and inviting. We actually ended up sitting out here for most of the night, just enjoying the lights together as a family. And the kids are so sad that I have to put this tree away for a couple of months, but I promised them that I would bring it back in all of its glory when it's time here in the next couple of months. So thank you again to my friends over at ShareCon for sending us this beautiful tree. It will be used for many years to come. If you are interested in this tree or any of their many other products, from wreaths to garlands to trees to ornaments, I will leave everything linked in the description box below. Thanks for letting me share this with you. And now, back to the vlog. Morning, you guys. So we are headed to a couple of car lots today. We're gonna also go and check out, I need to go to Hobby Lobby and Walmart because I need to get a clear bag for the fair later. But let's go ahead and pop in at a car lot and just kind of see what we find. So the issue for us is finding something that we can fit into as a family. I mean, I'm the height of most men, but my husband over here is incredibly tall, so we need him to be able to fit behind the driver's seat while simultaneously having our kids in the back seat. And so we typically need something very big. Like for now, we're in the Jeep, but the kids' legs are already on the back of the seat behind us, and he can't drive unless the seat is as far back as it'll go in this car. So that's why we're looking. What is that? Is that one of the Traverses up front?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I've never seen them from the front. Okay, go on. I mean, have we seen the inside of a Traverse? Do you fit in I mean, we fit in my Equinox for a while.
Let's check the Traverse.
Do you want to check those or look at these? I'm gonna look on the side and see if they're all Suburbans or if one of them is a Tahoe. That's a Suburban, I know. So I'm gonna check the sides of it and see what they say. Sorry, the light just got ugly, y'all. He's gonna hop out and look at one of them, and then we'll kind of maneuver from there, I guess. Is somebody gonna come walking out here?
Do a speed walk?
Yeah, speed walks typically happen when they see somebody actually get out the car. So he's walking around. They seem still very much so like not completely open, which is interesting because they've been open for an hour, but no one's come out of the place yet. So sorry, this camera, the light is terrible because the sun is directly in front of us. So this is how you lose a sale, people. Because no one's come out here. Not a soul has come out here. So we're probably gonna go to a different car lot because we seen one down the road that also has some of these cars, and then that way we can at least step out of the car and check on them and get inside of the vehicles. I've never been anywhere, even in Arkansas. In Arkansas, you step out, you pull up, somebody come up to your car like, hey.
No, I'm saying like as far as like leaving the cars open and stuff.
They don't leave them open before. Remember before, the guy would go and get the key and open it for us. Even when we got this one, he had to run in and get the keys to which ones we wanted to see and open them. But somebody would normally walk up to you and ask you what you're looking for, ask you what you want to do, all the things. No one's come outside. Nobody's out here.
One guy that's standing over there.
And he's no help. That don't help nobody when you're not even being helpful. You're just standing out here breathing. Breathing and looking. Looking and breathing. You are a salesman, sir. You should be on your P's and Q's first thing in the morning. That brother ain't trying to get no sale. Come on now. They got a Chrysler up here. See one of them in a minute. Alright, I'll check back in with y'all shortly. No one has come over still. There's a guy standing there. He just ain't walked up, but my husband's looking at this. This is a Chevy Traverse. It's probably, I think we're gonna have to go somewhere where people are actually out here trying to talk to folks. But he said this one looks pretty cool. It's just he wants to get inside of the vehicle, which he's gonna need to do to make sure he can fit in the car. Here's my thing, y'all, and I don't understand why he's standing there. We are out here on a weekday, first thing in the morning. That means somebody didn't go. Somebody took a work day to come out here and look. Those are probably people that's gonna be the most serious, don't you think? This is fine. This is fine.
I mean, it is what it is.
No, it's not. It's not. You can go across if you need to. It's open right there. It's not. It's just the fact that it's a weekday. We are out here on a week. It's sometimes people come. You got the looky-loos come on the weekend. They got time. They just come and they browsing. Someone took off work to come and look at your. Alright then. Ooh. Is it a mochi shop? Because if it is, I'm in there like swimming wear. Sorry. Go ahead, babe. But yeah. It's a weekday. What is this guy even looking at over here? There are no cars on this side of the lot, sir. Oh my goodness. Send help. This is fine. This is fine. And then they got their billboard right here. And ain't nobody out here actually offering service. Send help. That's all I got, y'all. Send help. Just send any kind of help you might have. Because what is this? Alright, y'all. So we have stopped at this other dealership. Hubby stopped and got me some breakfast because I haven't eaten anything. Right now we're looking at a Yukon Denali. Let's see what he says when we get back in the car in a second. I'll come to the window.
Very fancy tower.
Okay.
Fancier than the high country.
It's fancier than the high countries?
Let's go look.
Okay. As I thought, I have to get out. Let's go look at this car, y'all. I do like the rims. Whoa. He gonna be mad because I like it. He's about to be upset because I like this. He done messed up. Because now I want this car. Y'all. This is the thing with my husband. He don't have to show me a good time. Because I'm gonna want the good time. I love this color. Oh my goodness. I'm high off the ground. Sign me up. Look at this color. It's got enough room for the boys. Got a third row. Got the big sunroof like y'all know I like. Sign me up. He done played this up. Make me got this car and come look at this. And it got screens in the back. Sign me up. Sign me up. It's a sign because that one was unlocked.
It's a year old.
I said it's a sign because it was open. Yeah. Hi y'all. So I just had to tell you guys something that is so funny to me because I feel like this keeps happening and maybe it's a sign that we came to the right place. So I mentioned before that my dog tore his drawers with me one morning because I went down to let him outside and he took off running through the neighborhood and I'm outside in my pajamas and house shoes trying to chase my dog down the street, and I find out that one of the I can't think of the term, the salesperson or the saleswoman for one of the houses that we were looking at that we were going to actually pick lives right next door to me, right? So we're all planning to meet up at the fair this evening. And the ladies from the group last week, we're all planning on meeting up at the fair, kind of hanging out, letting the kids play, that type of thing. Cool. Mind you, no one lives in the same town as me. There's no one here that lives in the same place. None of the girls from the group live in the same town as me. So I'm like, okay. So I'm messaging the girls that we did meet because they put it in the big group, which everybody didn't come to the first meetup. So they put it in the big group. Is anybody going to go do the fair? Blah, 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 blah. So many of us said yes. Mostly some of the women from the last time we met up. I think there was one other lady. Well, one of the girls in the group, she was saying that she don't think she's going to be able to make it because she also lives in a different city that's further out. Like further out than even me. And so she's like, she doesn't think she's gonna make it, and right now she's visiting her parents in the same city that I live in. And I was like, oh cool, you know. And then we're just talking back and forth as we were riding around looking at cars this morning, and she said the name of the community that they lived in. I was like, oh cool, I think that's our name, the name of our community. I wasn't sure because I don't look at the sign, okay? I just know where my house at. So I drove by and I was like, it is the name of the neighborhood we live in. So I asked her, like, do they live in like the townhomes or do they live in like a house? And she's like, oh, they live in a house. And by this time we got back home from Hobby Lobby. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, as we're walking around putting stuff away, getting Marrried settled, I'm like, if you, well, what part of the neighborhood do they live in? Are they at the front? Because we live in houses. So I'm like, do they live at the front, you know, by the entrance, you know? I can pop down there and speak before you go back home or whatever. She's like, no, they live behind the pool. There's not too many houses behind the pool because the pool is back onto like trees. And then in front of it is just a street and it's open. So there's like houses on the side and they kind of curve around to where you can see the pool right behind the house. So I said, is it on such and such street? Which is the street I live on. She said, yes. And I'm like, then she told me the house number. And I'm like, does your dad drive a such and such truck? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, girl, you right down the street from me. She was literally 5-6 houses down the street visiting her parents. And I know who her parents are because when we go out and do our workouts and stuff in the morning, her dad pops out and her mom, and they speak to us every single time. Her dad has a real thick accent, but he's so friendly and he's always chatting with us. He was telling us other places we can go walk and stuff like that. Right down the street. Her dad lives right down the street. And I was like, her parents. And I'm like, ain't that something? She was like, girl, I am screaming. And I was like, you can pop down here and, you know, I'll speak on your way out or whatever. And she just drives right down the hill, her and her sister, and she's like, that's a small world. I was like, really? Because her parents just moved here from New York like a year ago. So they moved here like a little bit before we moved here. That is so funny. It was a nice little surprise to have that someone is like, she's right there. Let me stop rambling, but I just wanted to tell y'all that. I'm gonna go downstairs and show you guys the stuff I got last time and the stuff that I picked up today. Oh, and the stuff that I picked up today, you guys have probably already seen it in this video, but the reason why I got it is because it's also something that I'll probably use into this year for the holiday season. But yeah, I'll see you guys downstairs. Okay, y'all, so we are settled down here. Little man is upstairs comfortably. So I want to get into the stuff I got yesterday and then want to get into stuff I got today. I'm doing the same thing with my water, y'all, today. All right, let's get into some of the stuff from yesterday. So the first thing I picked up was this sign. It's going to go over Marrried's closet door. And it just says Roar. But you know, all of their wall decor is 50% off. So this was $13 for this sign from Marrried's room. Like I said, it's going to go over his closet door. Here is a picture that is going to go, I believe, into the boys' bathroom. Yes. So this is going to go in their bathroom. I'm trying to find them like cute bathroom stuff. I don't know what cute bathroom stuff means, but cute bathroom stuff. So this is going to go up there in their bathroom. All right, y'all, I'm back. So it's kind of up better, but at the same time, kind of not. I don't know. It's gonna work. All right. So next item we have. I have two of these, but I'm gonna show you guys. I think I'm gonna show you guys both of them right now. So last year I bought one, but it was like a smaller, flimsier version, and I didn't care for it. This is that viral garland. Right now my Hobby Lobby is fully stocked, but this is the garland. I want to adulty, make the downstairs more adult, if you would, and I think this one gives me that more, right? So I did buy a second one. So this was $50 because it was on sale. It's 50% off. I'm putting the Christmas stuff back in the bags as I go, but it was 50% off, so it's $50. But I bought a second one, and I bought one like this months ago. My husband was like, if you think it's gonna be gone, just go ahead and get it now. And I was like, you're probably right. So I bought one like this. Hold on, I'm gonna get it out the bag. So this one looks similar to that one. It's just not as full. It's not as thick and as lush. So that one is probably gonna go on my mantle, and this one may go on like the stair railing, or maybe on one of my tables or something like that. But I actually have two of these because this one, I bought one, like I said before, for, what's this, $25. So I have a second one of these already standing by, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to put them. So I decided just to get a second one for just in case, because I'm one of those people that I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And you know, I was telling you guys yesterday I was looking for our family ornament, and I think Marrried picked our family ornament by accident. He just got drawn, or he was very drawn to this for some reason. So this is the one that I got. We're probably gonna get some other ones because this is gonna go upstairs. on the tree upstairs. But it's just a T, which that's the first, our family last name. So I got that. Okay. This is from TJ Maxx, which you guys saw. Let's go to TJ Maxx as well. And here is the jewelry up close, you guys, so you can see. So here's the black clover, and here is the kind of pearl colored one. And then this has like little clovers and stuff on it too. And then here are the earrings from Piper K. Here is the other little set of like bangles, or bracelets. And then here's the last set of little bracelets as well, which also has little clovers. I just think they're really cute. So I'm really proud that I actually did that, because normally I would not. And then here is my pumpkin and snickerdoodle candle. Y'all, I almost forgot one of the main reasons why I went off in there. This picture. So this picture is battery powered, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm trying to get it directly in front of the camera so you can see, but it has twinkly lights in it. And it is so cute. So I found so many. There was this one and there was another one. The other one had like a Christmas village setup, and it had the lights in it as well. But I think that's going to be so magical at night when the lights are out and everything. Marrried and I lapped that store 5-10 times and we did not see it. And I just happened to walk back to one of the display areas that they had at the back of the store, and that one was sitting on one of the displays. And it was the only one in the store, which means they've already sold out. And that's crazy that they've already sold out. Let's get into this other side of stuff that's over here. Okay, y'all, so the next stuff that I picked up, or these next items that I picked up, are not actually like themed or anything like that. I just saw them and thought they were really cute and that my kids would love them. But this first one is for me. It's a capybara. Capybara. Okay, these were $8 a plushie, but oh my goodness, he is cute. He's gonna sit on my shelf with my mudang that I got in Thailand. And then these two are for my 3-year-old, like I said, and they were the same price. But they are, I know this one is a triceratops. Is this one a brontosaurus? Which one has the spikes on its back? I don't remember, but this I think is a triceratops. Anywho, they are cute. They're little plushies, and I just think he'll love these. Look at their little faces. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I got those for my baby boy. This first bag, I have 2 little gingerbread people to sit on the floor under a tree. Both of them were $17.99. $79. They would have been at the store. For both of them, $17.99. And I was gonna get like a tree skirt, but I think this will look better under it, to be quite honest. It's kind of like that plaid checkered stuff. And it was $10 because it's $19.99, 50% off. It's a 50 by 60. We have these little pom-pom things that you stick off into a tree. And these were $12.99, 50% off, but since I got 2, $12.99. I got a lot of these little like picks. So I think I got 4 or 5 of all of these. These were $3.99, and they're just like little candy canes that you can kind of maneuver out. And then I have these guys. They're like peppermints. So I got 4 of the little pepperminties. So these were $4.99, but they were half off, so $2.50 or so. Next up in the bag, we have some of these. These are like just big old, they're like candy wraps. I don't know how to explain them. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I think I got 4 or 5 of these. I typically get about the same amount of everything, unless it's something that I think will be good filler, and then I'll get more of those. But it looks like I got 4 of these, and they were $4.99 each. Then I picked up a lot of these little curly cues for the browns, because everything's gonna be red or white if I didn't pick up the brown, and gingerbread are brown. I think I needed more of those. So I actually ended up getting 6 of these, and they were $3.99 each. And then next up, we have these little candy canes. I think I got 2 boxes of these, but they're just like puffy candy canes. So if this is gonna be upstairs, which it is, I have to make sure that it's gonna be kid friendly, because my kids like to touch on everything. So I got 2 boxes of these. They come in sets of 4, and they have bells on the inside of them. And they were $10.99. I'm just dropping stuff. Sit here. I picked up some of these kind of like candy stripe looking balls. These are bigger, and then I have a smaller box down here. Yeah, so I have these two as well, kind of for filler. I think that it just needs something else. I don't think it'll look right if it's just a bunch of stuff sticking out of the tree. So I got these for filler. This one's $17.99, 50% off, and this one is $19.99, 50% off. Hi y'all, so I was correct. So she rung me up for an item 21 times, and I just saw it, because the way she looked and I looked when that total came out, she went back behind herself and rechecked the screen, like, and so she's scrolling through to figure out what it was, and that's why it was so high. It was that high because she rung me up for one item 21 times, almost $100. So what we're gonna do is put everything back in the bags, and we're gonna go back up there because you're gonna fix it, and you're gonna fix it now, because ain't no way. I knew something was off. I knew when she said the total, and I'm like, something don't sound right with that. That's what it was. That's what didn't sound right. So let me put this stuff back in my trunk. I'm gonna get Marrried down for his nap, and then we're gonna go back to Hobby Lobby. So I'm picking up outside, you guys, because they got me outside. I done met people and they got me outdoors, and that's just unusual for me. I'm ignoring you in that. And your excitement over the food. Not the rides, no, the food.
You go to the fair for food. All right, good job, buddy. All right, let me see your teeth. There you go.
Got Jade, y'all. I won a cow. Well, you can try, yeah. I won a cow for shooting basketball. You know what I'm talking about? Still got a little bit left in me. Buckets. Who gonna ride in the stroller? Hi guys, so we are out here day 2 looking at vehicles. I will give you guys a recap of last night because it was so much fun. I'll be stepping out the car now to look at some of the vehicles that we are seeing right now, and then we're gonna, I guess, look at some, because these are nice. The Chevy Traverses are really nice. We weren't even coming up here for a Traverse, to be honest. We were looking for the Tahoes and, you know, bigger vehicles like that. And so now we're up here looking at these Traverses. But this is the thing about like the smaller Chevy vehicles, the Traverses, the Equinoxes, those types of things. the brand new versions of those are less than a used version of a Tahoe by like 20-30 grand. Like, it's not even close. And you can get one brand new, but you know. So we're weighing all the options at this point. Normally Tahoes and things what we're gonna go for, because again, that's what we could fit into. We decided to bring Kai. He's back there today. We're not gonna hear the end of it. I know.
Get a truck.
Kai, we cannot get a truck. Why would we get a truck, baby?
They look so cool.
I know they look cool, but we are a family, okay? We need, I mean, trucks give you the space, but I don't think we're a truck family, sweetheart. I think we need a SUV for when we travel and stuff. Anywho, because trucks is something else on gas. I don't know if you know that or not. We'll explain that later. Anywho, we are out here. Hubs is walking again, and there is no one outside. Like, what is happening with the car lots? Am I tripping? We done pulled up out here multiple times, and no one's come out to say, hey, how you doing, man? What you guys looking for today? Which is what I'm used to. I know I asked y'all yesterday, but let me know. Let me know, is this normal? To people in Georgia, is this normal? That they just like see you walking around and nobody says a word? Nobody, they don't pop out here, nothing. This is the second day we've come to this place. He's one that's open, so let's see what he's looking at. I think we should have dilly-dallied elsewhere, to be honest. Somebody that actually like they want to sell a car. I see what I said. If you really want to sell, you would be out here, sir. Any of you. I know it ain't maybe with a handful of salesmen, but still. All right, let's see what he say when he get back to the car. Okay, I'm gonna try to zoom out. I'm on my phone because I left my camera in the car. This is one of the Traverses. It looks like it's got pretty good leg room. Screen goes straight across the front. It's really nice looking. I don't know. I think it'll be just as tight as what we're in right now, and I want something bigger, so have to see. Sliding the seat all the way back for me because he got to make sure he can fit. This one, it is a Tahoe High Country. It's really nice in here. I like the screens on the seats for the kids especially, but it gives a lot more space. They got the mats for the floors. I smell a little bit of a smoke smell, so we have to figure out how to get that out, but it looks really good. This is a Traverse RS. Which is also very nice. It has the back out, the moonroof as well. Captain's chairs. Love the front and the interior. This I like. Storage, and then underneath the storage is where the tire is. He brought it right to the door. He wasn't playing. So here is the Traverse High Country. So I'm using my phone, y'all, because my camera battery is about to die. It's got the roof, like I mentioned. The only thing I'm concerned about is the space between the second and the third row. But up here is really cool. There's the gear shift, which I had never seen it done like that, which is pretty cool. Got a lot of storage there and down there, which is even nicer. Okay, baby, hold on.
There we go.
Got storage and space. The boys both have their own individual seats that folds all the way down, which would be nice. It's a pretty cool looking car. Hey y'all, by now you guys have seen the clips of the vehicles that we just looked at. We found a couple of pretty good contenders for something that would fit our family. Not a super decidey what we're gonna do just yet, but it's the thoughts are processing at this point. So we will see. I will chat with y'all again in a little while. Hey y'all, so what was that? Okay, I'm good. We are back from getting our food. Just wanted to check in with you guys before I close out today's vlog. So basically, we had such a great time last night. You probably have seen some of the pictures if you follow me everywhere else. Well, even here too, I think I posted some of the pictures, but one of the ladies that I met last time at the meetup was there, and she brought her kids, and her husband was with her, and we just kind of all hung out for like the whole evening. It was so much fun. I'm starting to feel like the place is the right place because I'm starting to feel like a sense of that community that I was meeting that we didn't have before. That and our neighborhood is like selling out quickly. Anywho, but it's nice to all of the little moments that keep kind of happening, you know, one of the ladies being up the street and us knowing and having met her parents and not realizing that they're right down the road, and going to the fair with the kids. Oh, the kids had a time. There's some clips in here of Marrried, you guys, and we were concerned about him getting on the rides. We didn't know how he was going to act, if he was going to be scared. And, you know, we can't get on them with him because we're too tall to fit almost everything, even at regular amusement parks. And the first ride he got on, we were just kind of all standing there holding our breath. And he came around the first corner and he had the biggest smile on his face. Like he was just having a time. And that was just one of those moments. It was like, you know, we did go early, and Megan was like, yeah, your husband was right for us to come as soon as it opened, because when we were leaving, oh my goodness, you could not move. We did miss Brittany. Brittany came, but she came after we had just left. Me and Megan had both left. We had been there since like 5. When we left, it was after 9, I want to say close to 10, and Brittany and her family had just gotten there and we had just left. So we did have a great time yesterday though. And we were talking, we're going to have a coffee date here soon. I'm trying to do some playdates for the boys, because when I tell you, my 6, almost 7-year-old and her 9-year-old had a great time. Okay, they were just running around, hanging out the whole time, and wanted to get on all the rides together. And he was trying to sit next to Kai on everything, and they were like, no, let his brother sit next to him. But they had such a good time, and they ended up getting these little lightsaber swords, and it's sitting over here on the couch actually. But it was just a good time, you know. And my kids got comfortable. She was saying her daughter doesn't even talk to people. She don't like people like that. And she was just grabbing at my ankles and looking at me, and I was getting her to smile. And, you know, it was just nice kind of mingling with people and just enjoying each other's company, and our families getting to meet and hang out. It was a great time. And I am just, I don't know, I'm feeling more in the groove, I guess you could say here. That was the longest day I've had in a long time. I had an entire day. I didn't pause much, sit down. My kids and my husband got up about 6, 7. I was up that whole time, and I didn't lay down until like 10, 11 o'clock last night. But I had a full day, like a full, a full day. And I don't know, I think I just haven't really been outside like that. And so now having people was like, yeah, let's go do things together, let's go. Because I've been trying to do that. I've been wanting to go places with people and get my nails done and go shop for the kids and things like that, and just have someone to talk to and unwind with and hang out with at the end of the day, you know, chat with, that type of thing. And I don't know, I think our husbands were both happy to see us kind of running because it was like, my husband he's never really seen me just interact with people consistently, because he's never seen me, like, I don't have like friends like that. Like, truthfully, I think a lot of my friends have become more friends in title, not so much in like reality and, you know, actions. And so he's not seen me just kind of out talking and laughing and when someone the moments, he hasn't seen the moments. But the fact that everybody just meshed in and we just chatted, and the kids were getting on all the rides, and we finding all the snacks, and it was most definitely a good memory for our family, for sure. Especially since the boys hadn't been to a carnival ever, or to a fair ever, and I haven't been in like 2 decades. The last time I went to a county fair or anything, I was like 12, 13 years old. It's been a long time since I've been to anything like that. I was little, and I'm not even sure if it was then or if it was before that. The one I remember going to and like walking around, I was like 8, 9. I was really small. So it was nice to go. The smells, the sounds, the games. It was so much fun. And we put Marrried's his little ear covers on, you know, the ear protectors, the ones that help with the sound, the noise canceling headphones, because we just knew it was going to be loud. And at some point he just took them off. He was just like, he's fine, this is fine, I'm having a good time, you know. He dragged my husband around the entire evening, and I'm grateful for the moments. I'm grateful for meeting people. I'm grateful for there being the start of a community. I am grateful that our kids got along. I'm grateful that it's just a heart of gratitude in this moment. And so I just wanted to let y'all know that. That is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and tuning into today's vlog. I was hoping to get my hair done, but the company hasn't got the hair to me yet, so we'll see about that. Anywho, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.
My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustration.